I can get you more credits.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm building a Star Wars diorama that brings a unique twist to the galaxy far, far away. Imagine the Mandalorian and Grogu landing on a remote desert planet, only to be confronted by a scrappy gang of scavenger merchants with more tricks than credits. In this video, I'll walk you through how I brought that standoff to life using miniature terrain, a lot of dust, and a bit of storytelling magic. Let's dive in. Alright, so with Grogu and the Mandalorian, I will be using Star Wars Legion miniatures. I primed it with a white, and then with some gray, and then I put it to the side to paint the Scavenger Merchants. The Scavenger Merchant miniatures are some 3D prints bits that I got that were slightly damaged, and I took that and rescued them and repurposed them for this diorama. As you can see here, after I primed them all white, I am dry brushing all the miniatures with white. I am doing a painting method that I've used in previous dioramas called slap chop. It's something I learned from watching videos with using with speed paint, because the main paints I do use is speed paint by Army Painter. After dry brushing all the miniatures white, I started using the paint process. For the paint for the Mandalorian, I had metal, silver, chrome that I was using as a substitute because I didn't have the right paint color for it. And for his cape, I was using Battlestar or Battleship gray mixed with Ruin gray. And of course, I use hardened leather for the belts and the belt that goes over the chest. I think the final result shows this for itself. I loved how it came out, and after I finished it all, I put brown for his boots, and I used a military shader for the wash to make it look weathered and dirty. After I finished with him, I started working on the Scavengers. They kind of look like Jawas, but these guys have robotic arms instead. So I made the arms chrome and silver for their cybernetic arms and gave them like a brown colored for the robe like Jawas do, because you can't really see their face because they are wearing like some sort of gas mask. And I just repeated the process on every other scavenger. And then for Grogu, I just used a pallid bone color for his robe and a light green color for his green skin. After this, I started the base. I just did your average desert base color with a primer colored paint spray, some sand with some styrofoam, and isopropyl alcohol, and some desert flora. Before I show you the final touches, I'm going to do a little cinematic story that I've been doing every other diorama. So here you go. The twin suns beat down on the Scorch outpost. Mando has come for a part. Grogu came for the ride. But what stood in their path was more than a deal. It was a test of trust. A desert gang half-armed and twice as cunning, blocking their way. In this forgotten corner of the galaxy, survival is a negotiation, and blasters talk louder than credits. After adding the sand, dirt, and rocks on the base, I added a wash to weather it up, and then after that, I placed all the miniatures on the diorama. I believe I put Mandalorian and Grogu on top of that hill because they'll have the high ground and the advantage. Because, you know, that's what Obi-Wan would do. Anyways, after that, I painted the sides black, and I called this diorama good. Because this is the way. And there you have it, the Mandalorian and Grogu facing down a desert gang in the middle of nowhere. I had a blast building this one, and adding all those details to the little scavengers, and saving them from 3D misprint purgatory. If you enjoyed the build, hit that like button, and subscribe for more diorama storytelling and miniature action and cosplay photography. Drop a comment with your favorite Star Wars moment or ideas for what I should build next. Thanks for watching, and as always, this is the way.